So good morning and welcome to the new presentation of next week course logging in reservoir monitoring, a course in partnership with Schlumberger and Tennessee University. So today we are presenting the next course. This specialized course focus about on logging for reservoir monitoring. So the course is split into parts. The first part is talking about the logging technique for reservoir monitoring, and the second part is focused on best practice for reservoir monitoring logging. So the first part is most part for theoretical. Then we show the all techniques using reservoir monitoring. All kind of tools can be applied for reservoir monitoring, for monitoring parameters, for implement production and other else like this. So best practice for reservoir monitoring logging. So when we are talking about in logging techniques for reservoir monitoring, we are talking about in different kinds of logging technique and application. For the first is most know for all about people is production logging tools, PLT, that is based on log temperature, log pressure log, and spinner flow meter measure flow rate in different zone of reservoir, resistivity logs, and pulse neutron log is the second technique, is most used. Is used in case hole to monitor water saturation over time, to estimate sigma log and carbon oxygen ratio that helps to track oil water movement. And we have also time-lapse logging 4D logging. The several is the most advanced type of logging, is the logging the same interval at different times to monitor change in saturation, pressure and temperature. Generally this kind of log is used is realized with optical 2 or 4 optical fiber cable sensor, distribute temperature sensing logging, and distribute acoustic sensing DAS. So the times we have also the reservoir saturation tools, RST, that is generally used combining neutron and gamma ray for saturation and lithology monitoring behind the casing. And finally we have also the cement and casing integrated log that is realized through ultrasonic image and cement bond log. So this is the 6 steps that are using in the 6 type of log techniques for reservoir monitoring. We are especially focused about, for example, in time-lapse logging. That is the most advanced technique for reservoir monitoring, for logging the during the time, the saturation, pressure and temperature, and often make a real-time plotting of carbon dioxide ratio change. So for example, for neutron pulse logging, that will be focused on next week, we are talking about with a spectral pulse neutron log, that is a service for evaluation reservoir and characteristic management, but also including reservoir saturation and produce fluids monitoring, formation evaluation, oil pass. This service use and advanced symbol multiplication. And so generally we use this kind of technique for reservoir managing, monitoring fluids contact, the time-lapse fluid saturation monitoring, production and reservoir depletion, monitoring wells with air and gas air-filled bores, gas fluid monitoring for stem, stem and bore build-up assisted gravity drainage in wells. And so we are in the final presentation. We do in the second part of course the best practice for reservoir monitoring logging. The best practice for reservoir monitoring logging, baseline logging. The baseline logging is focused on acquire high quality baseline data before production starts and make comparison with near wells. Integrated also analysis combine log data with seismic core production data and more holistic reservoir. We have the phase of calibration, regularity calibration tools, especially for fiber optic systems. The calibration is essential for this kind of time-lapse logging 4D with fiber optic. And well selection, monitoring K wells, producer injection, observe wells, and also we have a repeatability, use the same tools and acquire settings in each run for time-lapse accuracy. And data acquisition management, implement all data in a robust database to control and centralize monitoring all data acquired and processing. So in next week we are starting this course and we are talking about especially the time-lapse log and reservoir saturation tools.